So let me show you the Sora app. The Sora app is Overdrive, but it's a new name for it for schools. They've actually added a few cool things to it, and we're going to show you those really quickly. So download the Sora app. It looks like that little spaceship guy. Download that, and then it's going to ask you, so I've already done this, and I've deleted, and I brought this back up, and it just remembered my name and stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to find Westlake High School. You're going to put in Westlake High School in Alpine School District, and it's going to ask you for your student ID number. Now, as a teacher, you won't have a student ID number. So what we've done is we've used your telephone number without the area code. So if your number was 801-789-1234, it would just be 789-1234. And then your password to get in is your last name. So this is the Sora app. Let me show you a couple things about it. We're going to go home. This is what it looks like at home. You can actually have assignments, and you can give assignments to students inside of the Sora app if you'd like to, like reading assignments, stuff like that. Right now I don't have any books checked out. I don't have any recently defined words or recent notes or highlights. But we're going to do a little quick search for it. So down here at the bottom, there's one that looks like a search. So binoculars. There you go. So I'm going to, at the top up here, I'm going to type in something that we're going to look for. And let's say that we're looking for, well, let's go to Scythe. Scythe was a fun one. Now, if you see here, Alpine School District, we have Scythe where it says place a hold, and then Scythe. So the arc of the Scythe is the series, but Thunderhead is book 2 in it. If you notice that where it says place a hold, there's a little clock by it, and it has a 1 dot by it. So it says it's not going to take very long to get that. So if I click on that, it's going to pull up. The wait time will be about 2 weeks. But it might be even quicker than that, depends on how quickly people finish up with it. So there are 3 copies in use. There are a total of 3 people waiting, and so it's telling you it's 1 person waiting per copy. Now, if we come down here to the second one, Thunderhead, which is book 2, notice how it just says borrow. Instead of saying place a hold, it says borrow. So if I click on that, it's going to borrow it. Now, you can go to it, and you can start reading an example of it. So right now, it's downloading the book to your phone, so you can start reading it. So I'm going to close that, and so now if I just swipe from the right to left, or just tap on the right side, it'll advance the pages. Okay, and so I can start reading it that way. So this is what an ebook looks like, and it's that simple to get it. And then we're going to go back. We hit close. Now you can see that it's still downloading. Downloaded 6 megs of it. And so we'll just, or it's not downloaded, sorry, it's done. It's due in 13 days, but it's downloaded and it was only 6 megs big. Now let's say that I get into it and I can hit open book, I can renew it, I can return it. I've already read this one, I don't need it, I'm just gonna hit return and return. Okay, now that that's been returned. But I'm going to go back into it. This is my shelf. These are the loans I've got or the holds I have on it. I'm going to go back into the search. And if I continue to swipe, so I have 2 different libraries in here. One is Alpine School District. The one down below it is Utah's Online Library, and you can get your username and password from your public library. But here's what's interesting. If you look at the number of people we have in Alpine School District who have that on hold, there are 3 copies in use, and there are a total of 3 people waiting. So the wait time is about 2 weeks. Come down here, Utah's Online Library, they have a total of 4 copies, and there are 39 people waiting altogether. So they're saying roughly 10 people per copy. And so you can tell that it's a much, this is, and then, oh, the toll. Oh, that's cool. We have to get on that. So I'm going to place a hold on that because that's the next one. That's book 3, and I'm waiting for that to come out. So coming soon, November 4th. Awesome. So there are those right there. And so you can see that they might have a selection that we do not have. But apparently to this, I am 98th in line. There are only 3 copies ordered. And so it's going to take a while until I get that. But that's now on my wait list. It's on a hold for me. Okay, so if I go into my bookshelf now, I hit go to holds, it should show me show me when I placed it, and So those are my holds. So I'm going to go back to my loans. I don't have anything out right now. So I'm going to go back to the bottom to the binoculars. And we're going to look for something.